Betsy.
Woohoo!
We are here.
We're the only ones so
Oh,
far.
they'll come.
They'll come. Y'all
Hopefully,
please come.
we'll have a few that'll hang around with the fun we've put them through.
There's Three Musketeers Homestead and Jim and
All right, we're finally in
okay, we're
action.
getting y'all now. We are so sorry. It is not our fault, y'all. We tried so hard today. We tried so hard.
We really
have
did.
been working at this for what, 10 plus hours?
Yeah.
And you know what it
at a
resulted
minimum.
to? I am now live on my phone.
But that's all right.
The old trusty iPhone.
I'm about to pull this up here so we can
So
see
we
the
can see
comments on the
comments.
laptop.
Mute it. Hang on.
Okay. All right. So let's get you set up.
Yeah, my arm's breaking.
Yeah. One moment.
We're here. You saw it.
No.
Nobody move.
Nobody move.
Nobody move.
We're gonna be crooked a little,
Nobody
but we got
move.
this.
Okay, so.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's fine. Can y'all hear us and see us now? Hopefully. Let us know if you can. So you read comments.
You keep reading.
Okay.
You keep talking. You start talking.
Okay. No, Keep Country Homestead. It's not you. It's us. Sorry. Seriously, y'all. We have been on our computers because more than one laptops all day for like 10 or 11 hours trying to figure out this software and trying to get things set up. And all that work resulted to not good enough internet, which isn't true because we have the best package, the best internet package that we could have that our area offers. So we are now resulting to an iPhone, not Wi-Fi, just Sprint connection. So that's fun. With all that being said, thank you all so much for being so patient with us and for following us around and clicking all these links and trying to get to where we are. You may have seen earlier, but we did a test, which through all this 10, 11 hour stuff, we have been on the phone with Daryl from Two Family Homestead.
Yeah.
We were Skyping with him for about an hour trying to get this down pat, and all his suggestions were completely right, and he did everything that he could, but I think it just results down to computers and internet problems. So thank you so much, Daryl and Sherry, for trying to help us. We're gonna eventually get it figured out, but apparently 10 hours wasn't enough.
Yeah, so to kind of give a little heads up on more of the details, I don't know what you told him, but some of the stuff that we were trying to do. So we've always just gone straight live from YouTube. I don't want it to fall over though.
Okay.
I think it might.
I wish y'all could see us right now.
Anyways, I had been going live straight from YouTube. It's been fine. The only problem is we wanted to like give a heads up and have that reminder and be able to go live and have the...
And there's so many cool things that you can do with it too, all the extras. And the thing is, like, we have the camera and we have the computers. We have everything that we need to set that up, but it's just not working out, so.
And y'all, I work in this field of industry. So it's quite embarrassing, but I don't know. I don't know what it is that's messing up.
I don't either.
It's whenever we run the OBS studio or whichever one project is what we're ended up on. It seems like it lags every aspect of our computer.
But just the regular YouTube is fine. Until earlier, that decided to act up too.
Right, because as y'all can see now, the connection seems fine.
Hopefully. Is everything fine?
We're not buffering, we're not lagging. Well, at least on our end. But we could visually see when we were using OBS that it was just extremely lagging. So I'm not 100% sure. Daryl, I appreciate it. I will figure it out.
Heirloom said our antivirus could be fighting it, and that very well could be the issue. When my Mac started, we realized that just wasn't going to work for it because it's old, but it does great. So I thought everything would be fine. We actually borrowed a friend's laptop, Gris. Y'all know, you've seen him in our videos. And he
the
has
supervisor.
an HP. But actually, one of the things we talked about this morning was antivirus.
Yeah.
So that could very well be the issue.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We're here. We don't want to bore y'all with that. Thank you so much for following us around and being here. And you might have saw our accidental live about, what, 2 or 3 hours ago?
Yeah. I was probably holding the phone.
That was when we were on the phone with Daryl. We were Skyping with him.
We were trying to do some tests. And see, we set it up for unlisted. However, I had forgot that I had shared it with everyone on Facebook. So anyone that had the link could join.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the plan.
Yeah.
So if y'all saw that, you just saw more of us being us, because that's what we do.
It's just us. So whatever. We're here. We're happy. We're
That's
glad y'all are here. We love y'all so much. Thank you.
All right. So get to the live.
Let's get to the live.
Let's stop talking technology. It was so funny, though. I got to add one more piece. Every time I'd get frustrated, I'd walk out back and look at our plants and just hang out with the chickens and be like, we're doing YouTube to talk about our garden, then I'm getting frustrated with technology, so I'm just going to go back out to the garden and hang out with them. All right. So,
with all that said, we laughed so much today at ourselves.
A lot of giggles. I'm going to hold this real quick because I got to remove something. There we go. That's too high.
Can we take turns?
No, it's all right. All right. There we go. I just had to get situated again.
Okay, so how are y'all? I see some people, hey Major Impact, hey Princess of Faith, hey Two Family, Reap What You Sow, Linda, Wholesome Roots, Heirloom, Pete's Little Homestead, Loma Acres, Jed, Sarah, Mom, Garden City Homestead, Don't Poke the Bear, hello.
So if y'all wondering, we just have our laptop right below us to see the chat, because the phone, if y'all have ever gone live, it's very small, very quick, you can't see anything. All right. So,
all right. Who's going to the shindig? Are y'all excited?
1 week left. Hey, Mom's on.
Not even a week.
Well, 4 days.
4 days.
So we got some big news to talk about the shindig.
Yeah, we do. So we told y'all at the beginning that we were all going, and then we told y'all that we weren't going to take the kids, and we were going to have an anniversary trip. It is now switched again. We were talking this morning, and we decided to ask the kids personally, what do y'all want to do? What will make y'all happy? We don't want to leave you out, even though it's our anniversary. I hate leaving them. We get sad, even though we always have a great time. So Wyatt wants to stay with his mama and papa, which I saw your mom on here. Hello. Yep. He wants to stay with them, and Raylan wants to go. And my mom is now going to go, Karen Cantrell, so she will be there too. And I know she's bringing a few people some stuff, so that's exciting.
So super exciting stuff. Yep. The crew is coming back to town.
Minus one.
Minus one. But Wyatt will have fun. He's not a big road trip guy.
He doesn't like sitting in the car, and he just gets bored. Raylan, she's so easy to entertain. You can give her a crayon and a piece of paper, and she will be busy for hours.
Well, she can play I Spy for 5 hours.
Yeah, she can play I Spy. We play the game. She
and her
has a good time.
Spy is the same thing every single time.
So that's where we're at. We are excited. We cannot wait. We still haven't decided if we're going to leave Thursday night or Friday morning.
Yeah, so that's still to be determined. It'd be nice. There's a lot of stuff going on Friday, and if we leave out at the earliest that we probably could Friday, we're looking at around 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's without stopping.
Yeah.
Which would be rough. So we're going to try to do Thursday night and see what we can do there, and maybe stop somewhere halfway, kind of like we did with Mississippi, even though that took even longer than on the way back. Yeah. But to be determined. Either way,
Reap
four
What
of
You
us.
Sow, we have about an 8-hour drive. I think it's 7.5, but add in stops and stuff, it'd probably be 8 hours.
Yeah. So a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah.
Before
so we're
Thursday,
staying at the Best Western in Searcy. Raise your hand if you are too. Oh, your mom said Wyatt can spend the night Thursday night, so y'all can go on. Okay.
Problem solved. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. So let us know if you're staying at the Best Western. I know a few people were. I think most people are staying at either the Microtel or the campground, which we'll all meet up.
Well, I think our biggest thing is we need to figure out how close these hotels are. Is it like other cities
I think
where
most of the
everybody's
hotels
right together?
are, I think they're pretty much right there.
Okay.
I know. Seriously.
Denise
Oh,
and giving out that
good.
sweet.
Yay. I think maybe the Broussards are too. I'm not totally sure. We'll have to find out.
Root What You Sow, Best Western.
Cool. Yay.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because when we went to Mississippi, like I said, we really enjoyed the cabin, but we felt like we missed so much because we weren't there. But
we were actually the oddball out when we stayed at the campground. So this time we were like, okay, we're going to stay at the hotel so we can be with everyone. And now it seems like everybody's staying at the campground and we're at the hotel. So next time we'll get it right.
We're repellent or something.
Yeah. Maybe. But we are super excited. We cannot wait to get there.
All right. All about 5 to 10 minutes apart. Thank you,
Okay, good.
Mac and or Patty.
That works well. Oh, if y'all have not checked out Southern Bliss Homestead, please do. Because you know who they are. I know it says Southern Bliss Homestead, but that is our very own two favorite people,
Mac and
Patty
Gilbert.
and Mac Gilbert. So if you have not checked them out, do. They have just started a channel, and it is super awesome.
They just started a channel, but they've been watching all of you all for a long time.
They're all of your all's biggest fans.
Yeah, they were about one of the first ones I think we met. They were the first ones that introduced themselves to us and enjoyed our channel.
Hey, backyard gardening.
Quite the surprise.
Yep. So y'all check them out. They are loving their YouTube channel, and Patty has the cutest greenhouse. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Which I watched the greenhouse update. Looks like everything was okay. Ours last night, we had a hard freeze, which we've had a few frosts since we've put everything in the greenhouse and some stuff in the raised beds. But last night was our first hard freeze with everything that we have going. And Zach came in this morning. I saw him and I said, if my greenhouse is frosted, don't even tell me because I'm not getting out of this bed. I was just waiting for it. I was up all night just thinking, yep, my plants are probably laying with frost on them right now.
So what we did to kind of prep for this, it got down to 23 last night, which is insane.
Cold.
It's not insane. 6B is just nuts.
It's just insane for our expectations because we want it to be spring.
Right, and I know Sherry and others in the north got snow this morning, so everybody dealt with it. But we had been having pretty mild temperatures. Sorry, hit the Siri button.
Siri wanted to talk.
So last night it hit 23, and we were like, that's a little rough for the heater in the greenhouse. But I don't know. Y'all saw how many seeds we planted.
Yeah.
It was an insane amount. There was no way they were going in this house. Even if we brought them in this house, we have 2 dogs and a cat that would have destroyed it. We just didn't have.
I mean, the homeschool room has room, but we would have to line tables all along the walls, and then we would still have stuff in the floor. And y'all have seen our dog and cat on the videos, and that just, it can't happen. So we crossed our fingers last night, prayed for the best, and it turned out okay. It was what, 48, 50 in the greenhouse this morning with the heater, and it got down to 23. So,
and that's just using the little space heater that we would have in our house in a box. But that was in the clear. Well, we have lettuce and broccoli in the raised beds as we stand, and those are frost hardy. However, how frost hardy are they, right?
You not know, like hard freeze.
Yeah. So I actually used. I had some leftover greenhouse plastic, 6 mil. And we put that over the raised beds on one because I just had a little extra. Put that over the broccoli, and then actually the weed barrier that we put underneath the raised beds is what I put over the lettuce. So it's holy. It allows airflow.
It worked like a thin sheet.
Yeah,
basically.
It was like a thin sheet. It was enough to protect it from not so much frost landing on the plants.
Yeah.
And happy to say somehow everything survived.
Somehow.
Yeah, so
they don't look their happiest, but they're okay.
Well, they got there by the end of the night.
Yeah, they started perking back up.
Yeah, so extremely blessed in that matter. That was amazing.
It's going to freeze again tonight, but not 23 freeze.
Yeah.
As long as it stays, 30s or above, everything's fine. My greenhouse stays hot with that heater in there.
Yeah.
That heater is awesome. It really does its job.
Yeah. So, thankfully we're still on control on getting that rocking and rolling. Backyard
Gardening said, did you grow Brussels sprouts? I'm growing some indoor.
Sprouts?
Sprouts. Brussels sprouts. We have not. That's probably on our list of things to do, though. We love Brussels sprouts. Hey, 2.5 acres. There's so many people I haven't got to say hey to. which I hate because that's usually my thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Skyline. Hey, Jessica.
I promise y'all, we're probably not going to do this again. It's just going to be straight lives.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with
We'll
them.
go back to trusty old classic YouTube.
Yeah, we love all the added additions, but not the hassle.
Yeah.
Y'all know when we go live.
We don't want to just go live and talk to the air. We want to be able to talk to y'all and chat with y'all.
Yeah, that's the most fun about all this.
Yeah.
So what are we doing this week?
Oh, man.
So I kind of touched base on a...
How's that arm doing, Zachary?
Great. Especially after pounding 20 T-posts in the ground yesterday and not touching them today, so I had time to recover, but now I'm paying for it. Oh, goodness. Man. I would try to figure out something, but I don't want to bounce y'all around while I do that. I'm fine. We're good.
It's fine. It'll be nice.
Trying to keep my finger out of the way. Look,
fine.
there it is.
It'll work out.
Hang on.
It's just fine.
I'm going to remove my finger. There we go. No finger now.
Take turns.
Good.
Oh, man.
Can't promise that Siri ain't going to come out anytime soon again.
So we have gotten quite a lot of mail this week that we haven't been able to thank everybody for, which I think we've been able to thank everyone personally, but we've gotten so much mail, letters. I got grow bags. Zach got some sawhorses.
Woohoo!
So that's awesome.
Love it.
Y'all know that his tool collection needs to be expanded greatly. We basically just borrow whatever we can for each project. So somebody sent him some sawhorses, which they want to remain anonymous, and we completely respect that. Y'all know that we love you and thank you so much. It is so exciting. We absolutely love getting mail.
Thank you so much.
And I've sent a lot of mail out this week. I know most of y'all have said that you've gotten your stuff, but there's some more that's still on the way. So
yep.
I love sending mail.
We're constantly at the P.O. Box, sending and receiving, and we are so blessed, and thank you all so much for just all of it. It's amazing. Yeah, we got started, we got tools enough to get by and do things, and just with more of some of the major projects that I have enough to try to get by, but usually I'm having to borrow to get there. So anything that, like the sawhorses, that's amazing. So thank you all. Another thing, speaking on that, we have had a lot of questions about our Amazon affiliate stuff and trying to find the things that we're using on our channel. So we were Amazon affiliates, and then something weird happened.
They said that something in our YouTube channel didn't comply with their guidelines.
Yeah.
They said it could be as small as grammar, which I try very hard to have good grammar. So
being a journalist.
I'm not sure where that came from. I don't know, maybe if it was having the kids in the video or whatever. Some, YouTube kind of frowns upon that sometimes. So we have tried again. So far, so good. It's working. So we have a new link. Did you?
It is in the description. Okay. So, well, no, it ain't. Not in this one. It was in the one I planned for.
Yeah, in the live that we planned for, it's in. But we'll put it in all of our video descriptions and our about section.
I don't know if you can access it. Open up a new tab here.
Okay.
And see if you can go to the studio and find it. I'll talk to y'all for a second.
I'm so good with technology.
Well, just go to the studio, and the one that we just ended, it should be on there. Gotcha. You can share. But anyways, we finally got that back going. So that'll have the grow bags, the burpee soil that we just got, and I think that's the only starting mix that I added. But it's on there. Our camera that we use, which is not the phone that breaks my arm.
A lot of people always ask what kind of camera we use, so we put it on there if anybody's interested, if they're, looking to get a camera or whatever.
Yeah. So what it's going to take you to is not just the link that we share is not just to Amazon. Period. It's actually to what they call our storefront. So you can go there. It'll take you straight to our Homestead collection. And that's where you can view everything that we actually use. But if you do stay on that link, that helps promote. If you buy anything, that we get a small portion, as you all know, for the most part. But yeah, that's back live and active. So if you're wanting to know anything that we use, it should all be on there, and we'll update it accordingly. She's getting there, so it'll be there in a second.
I don't think it shows until it's done and it's uploaded.
No. Go back to Classic Studio.
He's got this.
You talk to him for a second.
Okay. My turn. What's everyone eating tonight? We are having chicken roast, Twin Cedar Homestead. We didn't really do dinner
have time to eat.
We kind of stacked, which is kind of our Monday normal.
Oh, Karen got it.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we don't really cook a big dinner on Mondays because it's busy. Arm okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
So we just kind of snacked around. I ate some carrots and stuff like that. Kids had dinner. They're good. They just went to bed a little while ago. Last night.
Wyatt's on spring break, so
yeah,
he's
Wyatt's on
loving
spring
life.
break, so he's having a great time, just
Yeah.
relaxing, not having to worry about stuff. I'm having a great time, not having to make lunch and snack every night.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
I'm enjoying not having to wake everyone up
Yeah.
when it's time to get ready for school, because I normally leave out, but I have to get everyone kind of up and running
Yeah.
before I head out. So it was nice just not have to worry about that this morning.
So last night we had baked chicken. It was like a honey sriracha chicken, and then some roasted green beans and some whole grain rice, which was really good.
It was really good.
Healthy.
She got a little extra on that sriracha.
Yeah, it's a little spicy. We love spicy stuff though.
Let me go back.
Hey,
in.
Johnson Family Farmstead. Hey, Busy Little House. Busy Little House, did you ever get that package? I am so worried about it. I had to go through customs. Hopefully it's there.
Oh, is that our Canadian package?
Yeah.
Yes, I'll watch. Please let us know if you ever got that or not.
Yeah.
Our post office lady was extremely helpful with trying to send that, and
Yeah.
so I'm hoping it made it.
We love our little post
And
office.
she was fine that it was seed. She didn't have any concern there.
Yeah,
Not
I
yet,
told her
but
I
it really takes a while. Okay.
Okay. I told her there were seeds in it, and she was like, well, just fill out those custom forms.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, she said everything's fine to send, so
Yeah.
we'll find out.
Hey, Beach Family Homestead, fermenting some carrots and green beans. Yummy. We love to ferment stuff. Hi, Nellie. Let's see. It's so hard to see the comments on here. Hey, Brenda.
You can look down there. You want me to hold it again?
Hey, Citystead.
There you go. I got it. You can look down there. All right, so as you all saw yesterday, I am starting some permanent fencing. So you all saw me do the Premier 1 fencing. That is strictly for the animals. Basically, I'm going to try to get them all trained in there, especially once we get goats. But we started talking about fencing and our garden and what all we want to do, because we have so many rabbits here.
So many rabbits. I mean, we say a lot of rabbits, but it's like an entire colony of rabbits. In our front yard, there's like we did a driveway in a circle. So in the middle is brush and trees, and they are just breeding in there like crazy. So this time of year, they start coming out, and they wait for our garden. They love it. They know it's coming, and they sit out there and they wait for us to plant stuff. Rabbits do.
They won't let me.
Oh, well, they're too cute. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I love them.
She said, I wonder if we could trap one. I said, yeah, we could eat it. And she said, no, I'm talking about keeping it. I'm like, well, they're already here. How do we need to keep them anymore? They're already all over our place. But yeah, so I don't get to make rabbit stew, so now I just have to keep them out of the garden. So we have a lot of big plans on the size of our garden, what we want to do. It's really changed a lot up. So we're just doing permanent fencing around the entire backyard/garden area. It'll work twofold for Rusty and for our garden. So we're happy with it. We used 2x4 square spacing, if anyone was curious on the fencing that I got. It's just tighter. That way I don't ever have to worry about them going in there. So just a heads up there. It's going to be quite the process for me to get all that done and getting it sturdy. As you all know, the corners, the gates, all those little spots are your weak spots, so I really have to make sure we do those right. But I'll have it done for all the gardens then.
Thomas wants to know if we have rocky soil. Tell him about the rocky soil.
This whole place is rock, Thomas.
We're on a bedrock.
Yeah, so a lot of rock, a lot of limestone slabs here in central Kentucky. When we actually were trying to dig our water line, we had to get a rock saw, and we started digging through, and everything was fine for a while, but we actually hit about a 3-foot, what did I say, 36-inch deep limestone slab. It literally took 3.5 hours to cut through this rock. It's insane. I mean, it's clay and rock. It's weird to think that Kentucky is such a big growing state with how terrible our soil is. The topsoil is fine, but I mean, you're literally just dealing with clay and rock, period. So it's a lot of fun anytime you want to put anything in the ground.
Yeah, he found some rock yesterday trying to drive the T-post into the ground.
If any of y'all ever drove a T-post in, you know if your ground's fine, it takes, 2 hits and you're in to where you need to go. You find that one rock. And then you're like, well, I can budge a few inches here and there. No, you found a big rock, and you're going to have to get through this big rock. So that's a lot of fun.
Time to sow said, is the grass really blue in Kentucky? Goodness gracious. Well, it's kind of, they say we have bluegrass. So this is what I learned in school. When you look at it straight, like eye to eye to the grass, it's green, just like anybody else's. But when the sun shines onto the grass and you're looking over the hillside, which is what Kentucky has, it has a blue tint. So that's why they call it bluegrass. Kentucky bluegrass.
They do. Funny enough, it actually doesn't grow extremely well here. I know that sounds funny, but like if you go to a place and you want some new grass seed, bluegrass is not what's going to be recommended.
Yeah.
So, but yes, it does have a little bit bluish tint. I think we hear that a lot, mainly from like airplane mode. If you're on an airplane, you're gonna see kind of a little bit more of a dark. People say bluegrass, but I say it's more like a hunter green. It's a darker green that shows a little shade of blue.
Busy Little House said, "Is that where the music comes from?" Yep.
Yes, it is. That's
We love bluegrass music.
We love bluegrass.
Oh man, when I was little, my parents would play it, and I absolutely hated it.
Yep.
And now I'll choose it to play, and the kids are like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "It's the greatest music ever."
Ever.
I love bluegrass. Bye, Young's Family Homestead. I think I finally got down to where I can look at the comments and talk to y'all.
Nice.
I figured it out.
And my arm's so numb I can't feel it no more, so we're fine.
It's fine. It's all fun.
John, bluegrass is my favorite too. We love it. I love listening to it when I work.
Brett said he loves our State's fried chicken.
Yeah.
You know
most
what?
people do.
I hate KFC.
A lot of people do here.
I hate it. I cannot stand it. It is the worst. But we have Lee's, which is
Lee's.
like it's also a KFC, but different chain. They're better. So if you ever have a choice between KFC and Lee's, go to Lee's.
Yep. Oh, we have Lee's, KFC, Bojangles, and
Bojangles.
And then
love Bojangles.
Zaxby's. It's KFC's last on the list.
Yep. I appreciate the talent to play bluegrass, but it's not my favorite. Sewing Legacy said. I love it. Can't play it. Can't play any instruments, but we love to listen to it.
Yeah.
Anyone bringing instruments to the shindig? That would be fun.
Not us.
Harmonies and the bluegrass style music, so beautiful. Raylan found a harmonica the other day and she's been playing it. She's actually decent at it.
She is pretty good. It's funny. Well, I can sing and Raylan's doing the instruments.
Tom DeSoto said, "What is Kentucky burgoo?" It's supposed to be a popular dish.
Yeah. So that's actually the town close to us, Lawrenceburg. It's about 15 minutes away from us. They actually have the Burgoo Festival.
Yep.
It's the state's biggest one.
It's really fun.
The best thing that I can tell you about burgoo is it's kind of like a jambalaya, but it's really just a mix of everything.
Yeah.
It's a soup kind of style. Literally everybody makes it different.
Yeah, it is. Everybody has their own recipe.
But yeah, so it's kind of like a jambalaya style, but it's a lot of people put some interesting meat in there. I think is the best thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
You're not just gonna get beef. You could get a little bit of anything. So.
Twin Seater said Kyrie wants to learn to play the mandolin. That would be beautiful. Cool. You should do that. I always wanted to learn to play the violin. I thought that would be cool.
Oh, y'all. Talking about music and such. Jennifer found her song she recorded.
Oh, man.
So it's kind of a win-loss. I was super excited that she found it. It was also recorded with her before me person. So that kind of
I sure did. I was cleaning out my laptop today, you know, trying to make it better for all this, trying to make more room, and I found it. But
so maybe if I can talk her into it, we'll figure out how to get that thing out there.
Maybe.
Y'all know me. I don't let things go very well, so I'll try. I'll get it on there. Maybe she can just remember the song, listen to it again, and then just sing it acoustic.
Or you could sing it with me. We could sing it together. There you go.
These people don't want to hear me sing. They want to see me build stuff, not sing things. I make jokes and I build DIY stuff. You sing and garden.
Oh, man.
Goodness gracious.
Start a new song with the Now You person. There you go.
We have our remake songs.
Oh, man.
Zach Josh Turner style.
There you go.
With a long blade train.
Yep.
Let's get it. It's the best. Thomas had asked if we like any other thing besides just bluegrass. I love just anything country. I love old country.
I love folk. Just folk music.
Folk music.
I found a new station on Amazon Music. It's called Mellow Folk, and I love it. It's got like Tom Petty on it and all kinds of people. What's that guy's name? Ed Sheeran. It's got him on it. It's just a whole mix of mellow folk songs, and I'm really enjoying it.
And I also love some older rock. I actually saw someone say they like Cajun. I kind of call this kind of music occasion, like I love CCR.
Yeah.
You know, I love CCR music. Not into hair bands.
No.
But anything that's kind of same but earlier 70s, 80s Southern rock.
Cyber's Homestead, y'all ate boiled crawfish. Oh, you want to tell them about that?
Yes. Used to love it. Don't think I'll ever eat it again.
We went to a crawfish boil, and it was a great time. Food was great, but it happened to be a night where we got sick. We ended up with, well, I didn't get sick, but he ended up with like a stomach flu type thing.
I think it was food. I'm calling food poisoning.
Yeah, well, y'all know how that goes. The last thing you eat before you get sick, you never want to eat it again. So that's where he's at.
Yeah, it's hard. Crawfish, because it's crawfish, and then you have the sausage, and then corn. I can only eat corn. Sausage sometimes reminds me, and crawfish, just I can't do it.
Yeah.
It's sad. I hate it because I loved it so much, but it's just still in my head of that night, and it was a bad night.
Yeah. Speaking of music, I don't know if y'all saw my Instagram story today, but the kiddos were hanging out today, and they were sitting in the chair, and they started singing Daniel's song that was in our video, My Soul, It Longs for You. And they were singing it, and I recorded them and put them on Instagram and tagged them, and it was so cute. We have been listening to Daniel on repeat in our car and home, and they have learned all the words.
It was really cool. Not prompted. She's like, do you hear that, what they're singing? Honestly, half the time when I'm working, I'm like, I don't hear anybody right now. But then I looked over, and they were singing, and it was extremely cute. And kind of makes you proud that at least they're singing Daniel the Psalmist rather than some of the other stuff they watch on YouTube. So that made me very happy.
I'll send it to you, Mom. I try so hard to send stuff to family, post on Facebook, post on YouTube, post to Instagram. It's insane. I get lost in it all. Some stuff ends up somewhere and then not other places. But it's on my phone.
So I saw a couple things. Read What You Sow, turtle. Love turtle. I don't have any issues with that. I love some turtle soup. Oh, turtle soup is fantastic. So we actually, when I was younger, on this property before it was ours and it was still our great-grandfather's, there was another pond behind that was very stocked. And we would spend all summer fishing for catfish, and we would catch turtles, and we would save all that up. And we would have family come in from out of state, and we would have just a ginormous crawfish fry and turtle soup. And that was awesome. I loved it. And I haven't had turtle soup, I don't think, since then.
I've never had it.
Oh my gosh, it's so delicious.
Oh.
Turtle, I'd eat that. Yeah, for sure. Hi, Jess. Sorry I didn't get to say hi to you when you jumped in.
We were just talking about the Instagram story that I posted, that I tagged you in.
Yeah. With
Wyatt and Raylan singing. If it moves in the woods, it's edible.
Ain't that the truth, Thomas? That's the same, and you know, it's part of it. But I'm happy that we know how to hunt and fish and all that good stuff. And I'm actually going to try to start snare trapping to learn it. My stepdad is well at it, and I want to start learning how to do it. Just in the case that you're in the situation that you ain't got a gun, you ain't got a bow, and you need to figure out something. So. We're going to check that out. So, and we want to teach Wyatt some of that stuff. So,
yeah, alternative small holding. Let's see.
So, for any of y'all just hopping in, we tried to use OBS streaming today.
It was
a nightmare. Daryl from Two Family Homestead was so amazing. He was on the phone with us for several hours. He tried
his hardest with us.
Yeah, we have been trying to work on it forever. Got down to it, had it nailed down. Well, somehow OBS and the connection was not kicking in high gear. So we are currently on our phone. We have our laptop below us.
No longer has blood to it.
Yeah, so somebody asked if we had a tripod. We don't for our phone. We do for our camera. Yeah. Doesn't work back and forth. So the phone is actually sitting on our Bluetooth speaker that has like a little crevice that the phone fits right in. But if I lay it back, that's what y'all would see. So I'm just tilting it forward just a little. So this is where we are. It's
good night,
fine.
Mari's vegetable garden.
Mari's fine. Everything's good.
Everything is fine.
See, if I prop it up, y'all are going to go this way.
Yep.
So we're okay. It's seriously fine.
But we're so glad you're here. Thank you so much, again, for following us.
Yeah.
In our craziness. Hey, Stringfields. Hey J&E. Hey Green Raven.
Duct tape. I thought about it, but I'll probably hit the screen.
That would be cool. We could duct tape it up. All right, so now that I can see the comments and talk to you all, if you all have any questions, shoot them out to me.
Brett, I don't ever plan on using this phone,
Right.
just in extreme situations. But we do have a good camera and tripod setup and everything. So tomorrow, we're trying to figure out our videos for the week and kind of think about what we're doing. So we'll probably give a little catch up maybe on the animals and kind of show you all the lettuce and the broccoli again, and then the progress on the fence. So that's probably some of the things that'll be coming out this week. Along with getting ready to get out of here to head to Arkansas.
Yeah.
God, I can't wait. It's going to be a long week.
She says she loves my curls. Thank you.
Who?
Princess of Faith.
Nice.
They're crazy.
So, speaking of her curls, our entire relationship, I've watched her spend so much time trying to straighten and all this and that. My favorite way she wears her hair is when she gets out of the shower and she just lets that hair dry on its own. And it looks like this. I love it. It's my favorite hairstyle.
Waves and curls. It's just, whew.
I'm finally getting there to where it's like, I like it, so everyone else likes it.
Yeah, I haven't straightened it in quite a while. I think since like our first live.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Which makes me happy. One, she's not in there sweating to death from trying to straighten her hair for a couple hours because she's got a lot of hair. And two, it's my favorite style.
Missy's Garden Anna said, I'm still expecting an MP. Marco Polo.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We'll get you.
I'll work on it. Don't straighten it. Natural curls.
So what y'all got going on this week? Any big projects going on? A lot of people around here are on spring break, so it feels like
you were going somewhere with that. We
Was
were
I?
talking about our videos.
I kind of summed it up there, didn't I?
What did you ask? What do y'all want to see?